It's pretty nice to have a general manager that you trust. There is a trade rumor going around right now, and we'll get into it now because when Brad Holmes is doing something, you just kind of trust it, right? And you feel good about that. So there's a trade rumor that Jeff Okudah might get traded. Let's take a look at when Jeff Okudah was drafted, third overall. Now he gets a lot of crap, or the Lions did at the time. Matt Patricia, Bob Quinn. But look at this draft. You have Joe Burrow, of course, number one. Great job, Chase Young. But then look at afterwards. Andrew Thomas, tackle, and didn't need him. A couple more quarterbacks. Derek Brown. This isn't a loaded, oh my gosh, we could have gotten this player, this player. Henry Riggs, he's out. Jerry, you see what I'm saying? I didn't realize this. I was like, I'm going to pull up this 2020 NFL draft and show everybody who we could have gotten. We couldn't really get anybody. I mean, we could have, right? But Jeff Okudah is who we had to take. We just traded Slay. That was the whole problem to begin with. So let me know in the comments. Are you a Jeff Okudah fan or not? I am not. I'm not, nothing against him. It's just, it's time to kind of move on. 2020, he comes here. It's COVID. It's weird. It's Matt Patricia. He doesn't play. He kind of plays. He gets injured. It's just like maybe best for him for a new scenery, best for the Lions as well, especially if they've made a bunch of moves. So if the Lions pick up his option, because he was a first-round pick for next year, it feels unlikely because they'd have to pay him 11.5 in 2024 next year. As it is, he carries an 11 million cap hit for this year to be a backup. So it makes sense that this would even be discussed right now. How real is it? Don't know. But you let me know in the comments. Do you just keep Okudah and hope that he really takes the next step this year? Or is it just time to move on, get the new secondary that we have coming in with Emmanuel Mosley, Cameron Sutton, those guys, and get them rolling? That's really the question, because Okudah, in theory, has untapped potential at just 24 years old. Again, one of those years was COVID. The other year was injury. Last year was really his rookie year. Played well at times, played not great at times. It's kind of frustrating because we really need him, but maybe it's just not, it's not in the cards. So what could we get for Okudah? What could we get if we traded him? So he's joking around how we'd take a day 3 draft pick and a deflated footballs. Yeah. Basically, and I'm with this article, a 3rd-round pick and multiple day 3 picks. So a 3rd-round pick and 2 sixths, a 3rd-round pick, a 7th this year, and a 6th next year, or something like that. Really, a 3rd-round pick would be gold. I just don't see it. I just don't see teams really valuing him that much. So I think what the Lions truly could get is like a 5th and a 6th-round pick. I really do. Or a 4th and a 7th, something like that. And with Brad Holmes, give him as many picks as we possibly can. I'm cool with that. I would really be okay with any picks that we get for him. I mean, within reason, right? Nothing super crazy like a 7th-round pick next year. But FanSided has us talking to the Rams because, of course, Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff, and we also traded with Michael Brockers. So the Rams just traded what's his name to Miami. So they could need a corner, and so they wouldn't have to give up a ton to get a nice solid corner in there, and we could just say we just need a change. It's just one of those things where you just need a change. So I would love for us to trade Okudah. I am ready to just be done with them. Again, it's nothing personal. It's just I think it's time to change scenery. So you let me know your thoughts in the comments, because again, we have revamped our secondary. Jerry Jacobs, boom, starter. We can play with him. Cameron Sutton, starter, of course. Emmanuel Mosley, supposed to be back and ready to go. So there's 3 corners right there. You probably draft one. Now you've got 4. Maybe draft 2. Pick up another one in free agency, or another one. So you could have 5 easily. You can have undrafted free agents. You can have 5 or 6, 7 in the mix for corner. No problem. Okudah, you trade him. You get a couple more late round picks and just be all good with it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Should we trade Okudah or not? And I will see all of you on the next one.